Yo guys, what is good? It's Cameron, aka Cam, in the building, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But before we even get into it, if you guys could smash that like and subscribe button, we're on the road to 1K. And today the Karens are finally getting charged, okay? Now this is a longer video, and obviously you guys can see I have a lot of videos to watch right now. So let's check it out, you know what I'm saying? Let's check it out.
To me, considering the fact that like the whole point of being a Karen is like you think that you're never going to face any repercussions for the way that you act, but it appears that a bunch of Karens actually that have gone viral are starting to finally face some of the consequences of their actions. It looks like they cannot just go around terrorizing the public anymore without facing some sort of consequences. So yeah, I mean, I've covered Karens a lot here on this channel. Honestly, I know that some of you probably think I'm kind of wearing the topic out, but I think that this
Imagine
is
having the
to
name
talk
Karen
about
in
because
2020.
out of all the situations
I
that
feel
I've
bad
talked
for
about,
you.
I can only remember like one, maybe two of them getting arrested when it actually happened, but there's actually news stories that are starting to come out that kind of show that these Karens are finally showing up on the radars of police, and they can't just go around harassing everybody and being bullies and just ruining the general vibes of everything going on. So now, with that being said, though, before we go ahead and get too much further into this video, I want to remind you guys, I need to learn how to speak first and foremost, but I want to remind you guys to make sure to subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the video. Make sure to leave a like. Let me know what you think about all this down below in the comments. I'd love to see what you have to say. And with all that being said, yeah, let's go ahead and just get right on into it. So the first one I kind of want to cover here was the ultimate Karen, and that was the video that this was kind of, I guess, referring to and everything. If you don't remember what this video was or like what was going on,
What was the ultimate Karen? I'm lucky vibing with this
Park,
SpongeBob game. I've never seen him before, but
if not the biggest park in New York, something like that. Well, in Central Park, which you probably know what that is, a man was basically just bird watching. He was checking out birds, you know, doing his thing, enjoying his pastime, I guess, there. And he noticed that a woman was walking around with her dog. Now, you know, that's not usually a problem in the area. You know, you can kind of just go walk your dog and do whatever. But the problem that actually ended up arising was the fact that her dog did not have a leash, so he peacefully asked her, like, hey, can you put your dog on a leash? You know, this is an area where you have to have a leash on the
stop
dog.
lagging. Whoa, we can go 144p. Why are we watching this in 1080? We don't need to be watching this on 1080. You guys know I have terrible Wi-Fi. So far the story is
and it can probably
lady
with what
Karen walking her dog without a leash. Dude asks,
I'm sure it would scare off birds, you know, barking and carrying on and whatnot. And yeah, she basically had a big freak out on camera, threatened to call the police on him and tell them that an African-American man was threatening her. And she basically acted like she was being just killed there with like a knife, just Freddy versus Jason, just murdering her or something in the middle of the park. And yeah, it turned out that none of it was real, for her at least. It appears that that woman is actually going to end up getting charged. The Manhattan District Attorney has charged Amy Cooper, the white woman who was filmed threatening to call the police on a black bird watcher in Central Park in May. Today, our office initiated a prosecution of Amy Cooper for falsely reporting an incident in the 3rd degree. Manhattan District Attorney Cy
yeah, you low-key wasting police time.
Vance said in a statement. Vance would not give any more details other than that Cooper, 40, was issued a desk appearance ticket for an October 14th arraignment on the misdemeanor charge. Now, it's pretty unlikely that she's going to serve like 25 to life or anything crazy like that. It's a misdemeanor charge. You know, a lot of the times they don't even really carry jail sentences. It's more or less just like a fine or community service. I'm not sure if this is jail time in New York.
Bro, I hope she gets like hours of community service. Bro, imagine a Karen. You spaz out because it was such an inconvenience to you to put your dog on the lead, okay? It was such an inconvenience to you that someone else, you know, they're bird watching and you weren't supposed to have your dog in a lead there. It was such an inconvenience for you to put your dog on a lead and you had to spaz out. Bro, imagine them doing like 100 hours of community service. But she is at least going to have a criminal record after this because, I mean, this is going to stick around with her. It's serious enough as a misdemeanor to stay on the record. So, I mean, it's definitely punishment enough for Karen here. And if you remember that video, it was kind of ridiculous to watch in the first place because it was just like, it all could have just been solved with her putting her dog on a leash, and then basically she does end up doing it, and she's like choking the dog out by like improperly holding it on the leash to the point where like the dog's kind of kicking and screaming and rolling around and like writhing in pain. And it actually turned out in this situation that Karen got fired, and I mean her social life is probably completely just in shambles. I mean, I don't think anyone really wants to be around the woman known as the Karen who called the cops on the guy in Central Park.
So she lost her job, she probably lost a lot of friends. And on top of that, she had to end up, well, she voluntarily, I guess, gave the dog back to the animal shelter in which she got it from. But the problem with that, I mean, everyone was kind of celebrating it when we heard about it, right? We're like, yeah, you know, the dog's out of her control. This is a woman who obviously should not be in control of a dog or realistically anything living. And, well, after about 2 weeks, the vet did like an examination, I guess, and gave her the dog right back. So Karen at least got the dog back, but I mean, she is facing a criminal charge now, so it looks like, I mean, I don't know what the punishment for it is there, but it could be serious enough, so. Now, she does have an attorney, of course. She has the right to an attorney, so she is being defended and whatnot, and I mean, it is possible that she gets away with it, I guess. I don't really see that happening because, I mean, like, they literally filmed her committing the crime, but I mean, they might just see it as so insignificant they throw it out or something, I guess. But this isn't the only situation in which a Karen has been arrested, so I didn't...
The only thing is, if the clip actually went viral, obviously I haven't seen the clip or anything, so I don't think it went that viral, but who even knows. You gotta make an example out of the just give this a community service.
But there was a situation in Michigan where this woman
give him a light fine for, you know, obviously taking the time out of the cop's day or whatever. Obviously they could have been doing something, and you know the government is paying them to do it, so you need to pay that money back that you wasted the police time, and then give them some community service.
Got out of the car and pulled a gun on this woman and her daughter because I guess they I think they bumped her vehicle or something, or bumped her. Well, they ended up actually getting arrested. So yeah, actually both of them got arrested because there was another guy, I believe it was her husband, who was involved in the entire situation as well. They were both charged with felonious assault because obviously she bumped into somebody in a parking lot, okay? And her logic was, you know, they disrespected me. They exchanged words. Someone said, "Excuse you," and I guess it just kind of got to the point where Karen was screaming about how her personal space was being invaded. Yeah. And then she decided to pull a fucking gun out on them and, you know, put everyone's life in danger because of a simple dispute that could have been solved by just saying sorry and walking away. But, I mean, just not justification whatsoever to pull a gun on people. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie, this video doesn't have any, videos or stuff. Normally, this dude puts, videos in his things, so I can actually see what's happening. But I really don't have any clues what's going on. We heard about the first story. Okay, guys, that's the end of the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, smash that like and subscribe button. I couldn't make it all the way through the video because it's just a little bit too long, and I got a lot of videos to react to, and it wasn't that great. But either way, guys, if you guys could smash that like and subscribe button on the road to 1K, I would really appreciate it. And I'm out. See ya.